Okay, so we got day one here, Toyota Series at Grand Lake, and we put in down here real close to the dam, and haven't got to check water temp and stuff yet, but water's stained, and this is even at the lower end of the lake, so yeah, we caught one. Not a real big one. Let's see how big he is. $15.25, about a 2-pounder. Put him on a stupid tube, black Bass Pro Shot tube on a stupid tube head. Another big one, got another big one right here. Well, here we go, day two at Toyota Series Grand Lake. Ran out of battery yesterday, but overall I felt like yesterday was a pretty good day. Had a pretty good amount of bites, and you know, I swam a lot of fish off, so I don't know exactly how big they were. The ones I did hook had a couple decent ones, and obviously a couple short ones, but I got some decent amount of bites. And yesterday I was down more, I would say pretty close to the dam, fishing up in some pockets, mainly just fishing like pea gravel banks with a little bigger rock mixed in. And most of the fish yesterday just came dragging, you know, out in like, you know, 1 to 3 foot of water, just dragging that beaver, flipping it around. And I was throwing it on like a 3/8 ounce, you know, weight. So today I'm like mid-lake, and it's windy again today, so I don't really know, you know, how much I want to go. But just sitting right here, the water's, you know, still pretty stained. Warmest water I found yesterday was like 58, so we'll see what we can figure out today. Still got tomorrow yet, but you know, we'll go more mid-lake today, kind of see what's going on. There's a good one. That fish is just, man, that's a fat fish. That's a good fish. Got another one right here. Another bite right there. So I just caught one on this little shallow point on that little on this beaver, and what I got is just basically just a reaction innovation beaver, 3/8 ounce. This is a 7.3 G-Mac rod, heavy action, 14-pound gamma. I'm fishing it unpegged on the weight, and I'm just throwing it on this pea gravel, this little rocky stuff, and just dragging it. And so that's bite number 5 today. Well, day 3 of practice here, Grand Lake. Ran out of battery again yesterday, but ended up being a good day. Had one big one and had quite a few bites. I swam off. Don't know how big they all were, but another day with a decent amount of bites. So got a little bit of rain today, and just kind of getting ready to go here. But you know, see what we can figure out today. We don't have an off day in the Toyota Series, so I think I'm gonna you know, fish half to 3/4 of a day, and then come on back, get everything rigged and ready, so we're ready to roll tomorrow. And you know, with some of the fish I feel I'm on, I can't afford to make a mistake with breaking a fish off, or you know, just something silly. I need to make sure I got enough of everything and be ready to roll. Okay, so practice is over. Just got our boat number. We're flight 4 tomorrow. Got a big storm during practice today, so I didn't film anymore, but ended up only having maybe 5 or 6 bites today. Set the hook on a few, nothing great, but decent fish, like 2.5 pounders. So practice, was really good on day 1, really good on day 2. Today, fished all new areas, but I did build one more area that I'm going to plan to fish tomorrow. I got most of my bites today in like one creek arm, which is pretty close to the other ones I've been fishing. So I don't know, I feel like I had a good practice. I hope I can put it all together. I actually feel like if I execute, I'm going to be right in the mix of things. So just got to make the right decisions tomorrow and Friday and make the adjustments and see what we can do. Okay, so we got day 1 Toyota Series here, Grand Lake, boat 70 today. Super windy out there today. It's going to be a brutal run across this lake. I'm hoping we can just put it all together. We had a good practice, but practice is practice, and we got to make the adjustments. So it was a cold night last night. Water temps probably down there. It's probably not changed much, but the wind really has been howling, so we'll just have to readjust and make changes we need. Good one. Oh, it came off. God, started his poor phone. How does that happen, dude? Good one. I'm gonna slow down. Does this extend? No. Ready? That's a good one. That'll work. Finally got a fish. Thank you, Lord. I ain't worked for a fish that hard in a while. It's the right ones.
Yeah, that's a good one. Uh-oh, side's on.
I got it.
Sure?
Yeah. Big one. There's a big one. Please stay on. Yes! Yes!
Oh my gosh, look at that. Way to go, man. It's 5 pounds.
That's a big one. Okay, so we had 16.5, good start. Just never got. I had one good bite, one big one, but I need to pick it up tomorrow and just keep plugging away. He kind of ran out on me. He might be a short one. He might be a short one.
He touching.
He's 14.
He's swiping.
There's one. Big one. Yes.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Nice, dude. That's one. That's a really good one. Let me bring it. Woo! Thanks, brother. Oh. Thanks, brother. Yes, sir. A wacky worm. Dude, that's a giant. There's one. Big one, dude. I need to get a good look at it. What's that? Don't jump that. What's that? You're good right there. Nice job, dude. Nice job, brother. If I'm going to have a chance to win, I've got to get one more 3-pounder just to not be too far back. That's truly what I feel. Come on, Lord, let that stick to right there. One more time. Come on, at least let me see it. That one will help take you. That's a tomorrow.
That's the one. That's the one.
I think that's a tomorrow fish. Well, that's the end of day 2. Just wanted to, kind of let you guys know how it went. In the video, you see I caught the 2 big ones, but that was pretty much the only highlight of the day. That really saved my hind end, was catching those 2 big ones early, because I only had like 3 other keepers that were not real big, and I barely got into the top 10. So we get to fish another day and just go swing for the fence tomorrow. But looking forward to it. Overall, I think the conditions were it was more of a bluebird sky, calm day for the most part, and the fishing just got tougher. So never can complain when you make a top 10. So we're only about 3.5 pounds out of the lead. Anything can happen on this lake. I mean, there's a 25-pound bag sitting out there if someone can find it, because there's a lot of 5-pounders that seem to be getting weighed in. So go fish hard, see what we can do tomorrow. Okay, so final day here at Grand Lake, and conditions have definitely changed. Had a bunch of rain last night, cooled down, and it's windy again. So today I think we're just going to stay mid-lake. We're going to put the trolling motor down, fish all day as hard as we can. We're not going to run around a lot, and we're just going to try to catch 5 quality fish. And wherever that puts me, that puts me. It's been a good week. We'll see what we can do.
Good boy.
Ready? Number 2. That's what all them want. Guaranteed that's what all them want. That's how all them ate the other day.
Got a spot 3.
Yep. Yeah, dude, they'll keep.
They're so blue. Yeah, they look.
Big head, but a tiny body. Look at that. The head, but the body is super little.
Yeah. They've got shoulders, but no belly or nothing.
That is the weirdest shaped fish. Okay, I just want to do a quick recap on the Grand Lake event. Primarily just caught them on 2 baits this week, and just kind of show you the setup here. So I was throwing a 3/8 ounce Strike King tungsten, and this is a reaction innovation beaver in the California color, the 4-inch beaver, 3/0 mustad, and actually it's a 4/0 mustad hook. Not pegging the weight. This is 16-pound gamma fluorocarbon, and throwing it on a 7.3 heavy action G-Mac rod and a loose speed spool. And basically, you know, the key was like the pea gravel banks. I just cast it out parallel or like 45 at the bank, and just drag it through that rock transition. And you know, I was fortunate enough to get a decent amount of bites. I had a really good practice. Didn't do as well the final day, but it was a good week. My biggest fish of the week and a few key fish came throwing the 7-1. Nope. So this is a 7.2 medium heavy, the Proficiency David Dudley series spinning rod. 15-pound braid gamma to a 10-pound gamma fluorocarbon leader. Probably about a 7 or 8 foot leader, 2/0 Nico hook, and then this is a Gary Yamamoto black with red flake Cinco. And basically I caught the 6-pounder skipping this under just a small, shallow, shady dock, and then I got some random fish just kind of fan casting around. But that was the key to the week, mainly those 2 baits.